Good morning.
Good morning.
This is section 6.2, substitution, day 1. There are 2 days of this section. You have a quiz tomorrow. 6.1 is graphing. 6.2 is substitution. It's all algebra. Some of y'all may like this section a lot better. Some of y'all may not like this at all. You'll never like it, just because of the complexity. But you can do it. Your homework is a worksheet tonight. I think it'll be like 12 problems. It's not too much. Okay. So, for substitution, it's exactly what it sounds like. What are you actually doing? Yeah. So, instead of using a graph or a calculator, the goal, well, how many equations do you deal with in a system? How many equations do you deal with when you work with a system of equations? 2 or more than 2, right? So the goal is to create one single equation. What does that mean? How do I make 2 equations become 1? I substitute something, right? So pretty much, I solve for either x equals or y equals. So I'm putting these equations together by solving x equals or y equals. I'm just putting it together, x equals or y equals. Some of y'all might like this because it's a puzzle. It's a logic puzzle. Some of y'all, I remember learning this for the first time. It was hard, and I was in regulars algebra in 9th grade. Okay? So I know how you're going to be feeling tonight. You'll be fine. Oh, I was not in honors math. Oh, no. I was really, slow. I was a typical regulars kid. I was. High school was a turnaround for me. It was fun. To this day, I still talk to my 8th grade teacher, math teacher, Miss McNeil. I talk to my 9th grade math algebra teacher, Miss Nobles. No, I'm not kidding. Talk to my 11th grade and 12th grade math teachers, Miss Hannah. Why? Because I email them for questions or how do you do this or how did you teach that? Right. And then I just recently reconnected with my 10th grade geometry teacher, Miss Ubel, on Facebook. It's awesome. Yes. Haters. Yeah, that's just Miss Ubel's like, what? Really?
Pardon this interruption.
Okay.
Teachers, if you have students who have their green choice of school form,
2x plus y equals 8.
please go ahead
and y equals x minus 7.
A parent signature that will be required.
I'll pick it up in just a second.
Students, we cannot accept them without a parent signature.
2x
So
plus
they have
y
a
equals
parent
8.
Signature.
Y equals x minus 7.
Please go ahead and send them at this time. Students, we would like to do this just once a day, so
okay.
Go ahead and make sure you.
How do I combine those 2 equations together?
Right now. Thank you.
Think substitution. What am I substituting here? Is it already solved for a letter? Yes. Okay. So I notice here it's already solved for a letter. This is going to be logic here. This is going to be all about sticking things in. So I'm going to substitute because it's already y equals. I put it in place of this y. So then I make one equation. So I make one equation. If I'm combining it, I have 2x now plus what? Plus x minus 7 equals 8. So here I substitute in place. So I should have only one letter is present. Only one letter is present. One variable is present. I don't have x and y. I now have all x's. All right. Questions on that part? What's the next step, do you think? I have parentheses, right? You distribute, solve it by distribution. So I'm solving it now. So what am I actually distributing here? There's a positive 1 here. Now, the reason why I'm sure you're thinking, well, why did you do that? Well, what happens if this had been a negative sign? Or there was a number in front, right? Same thing. Distribution, 2x plus x minus 7 equals 8. So I distribute that parentheses. Now, the next one, you should all be thinking the same thing. Combine like terms. Combine like terms here. That'll be 3x minus 7 equals 8. 2 more steps.
Then you add 7.
You add 7. You get 3x equals 15. Divide by 3. X is 5. That's part 1 of the answer. Yesterday's answers had x and y in it. This is only the first point. This is only x. To find y, that's right, you substitute it in, right? This is only x. So I use substitution again. What do I substitute it in? Well, it didn't matter, but let's use y equals x minus 7. Y equals 5 minus 7. Y equals negative 2. So the answer here is 5, negative 2. That's my substitution. No graphing. This is only the first one we've done, so if it's still scary and kind of looks weird, it's okay. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Questions, comments, concerns? This is a little bit more higher level thinking, right? Just wait until elimination. No, that's fun. All right, try this on your own. This next one, you're gonna get it. I promise. You'll get there. Try this next one. Y equals x minus 2. Sorry. 2x plus 2y equals 4. Use substitution. Substitution. Y equals x minus 2. 2x plus 2y equals 4. For substitution, ask yourself, is it solved for a letter yet? If it's not, then solve for it. The goal is to make one complete. Yes. No, you add 4x combined terms. You're definitely using the right brain, the right side of your brain for this. That's where our calculations are located.
How would you think of left brain?
Left brain, it's the art side. Well, it's one of those.
It's the right, it's the opposite.
Uh,
I did it in reading it.
Oh, you did? Oh, perfect. Well, I had one of those brains in. Good job. Okay, kids. Is it solved for a letter?
Yes.
So it's solved for y equals here, right? So I put it in place of y. Because the goal is to make one single letter. So then I substituted in 2x plus 2 times x minus 2 equals 4. This was y, now it's in place of y. Questions on how I got this part? And then I have to distribution of 2. So then I have 2x plus 2x minus equals 4. And then I combine like terms. 4x minus 4 equals 4. Then I add 4. 4x equals 8. Divide by 4. Oh, sorry. X is 2. But that's only part 1. I use y equals x minus 2 to find the y. Y equals 2 minus 2. Y is 0. Answer is 2, 0. Questions? 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 Okay.
Find y.
Find y. Because you already found x. So when you begin to do these problems, some of y'all will forget to find the y or the x or something. But in every answer, just like yesterday's homework, it has one intersection. Okay, has one intersection. You want a tricky one? Oh, okay. Okay, let's do a hard one. Yeah! 2x plus y equals negative 4. 2x plus y equals negative 4. This is tricky. X plus y equals negative 7. This one is tricky because nothing is solved for a letter. This is where you make your own choices. You can either solve for x or solve for y. It doesn't matter. You can solve for x or y, but you're always going to get the same answer. So just to be uniform here. No, wrong bell.
Wrong bell?
It's from the last week's activity schedule. Okay. 2x plus y equals negative 4. X plus y equals 7. Since we have not solved for x yet, let's solve for x. Okay? Okay, so y is fine. Which equation do I solve for y?
That y plus, x plus y.
This first one or second one?
Second.
Second one? Okay, it doesn't matter.
Disregard that bail. It was still set for activity last week.
That's it. Solve this one.
A few more minutes, so make sure your kids are in the classroom, please.
So solve for y equals there. For this y first.
Solve.
Solve, yeah. Solve for y, for that y, just so that we're all uniform. But when you do your homework, it doesn't matter which letter you pick. It does not matter. But try to avoid the negatives if you can.
So when we you said it's a super line. Negative.
Yeah, and the negative is contained within. So then we'll be plus and then parentheses. Yeah, solve for y. This is tricky, okay? So I'm expecting a lot of questions tomorrow. Yes. But you will have already done your homework. So. I don't know, but just give you an yes or no. Yes. Yes, because you're containing it within. That's why it's required for that parentheses. Okay. So here I'm solving for y equals, just so that we're all uniform here. So I subtract x on both sides, get y equals negative x minus 7. So I substitute this in. Because I've already used the second equation, put it in for the first equation. So then I have 2x plus parentheses negative x minus 7 equals negative 4. Questions in the parentheses and the substitution? Get rid of it. 2x minus 7, right? Equals negative 4. Combine like terms. X minus 7 equals negative 4. Add 7. X equals 3. Questions on 3. How do we got 3? What letter do I need to find? So use the y equals negative x plus 7. Use that equation to substitute in 3 for x. Be careful right here. This is where the mistakes will happen. That's negative parentheses 3 plus 7, which really is negative 3 plus 7, which is 4. So oh, wait, hold on. Where did I mess up? I messed up somewhere.
Negative 7.
Is it negative 7? Oh, yeah, it is negative 7. Why did someone stop me? Yeah. Lucky you. Okay. Negative 10. So it'll be 3, negative 10. Sorry. That's why we show our work. I did it on purpose, by the way. Okay. You okay? Can I give you a fraction? Or do you want one like kind of like this? Let's do one more like this, and then we'll go on to the fraction. Or actually, you know what? I want to do fraction and no solution and mini solutions. You're welcome. Let's do a fraction. Okay. 1/2 x plus 1/3 y equals 6. X minus y equals 2. This is a tricky one here. In your head, after you write the equation down, in your head, think about which letter is easier to solve for, x or y. In your head. In this case, which letter will be easier to solve for? Yx and not y. Okay, besides Gabrielle. There's a negative y, right? If you solve for negative y and then divide by -1, it's another extra step you don't need, right? So if I were you in this case, I would solve for x because you just avoid that next step. So here, solve for x first. Now, again, it doesn't matter which one you pick. If you like to solve for y every time because you just feel comfortable, that's fine. Just know where to get, how to go from there. So for the second problem, substitute the first problem. Let's solve the second equation for x. So I add y to both sides. X equals y plus 2. Y plus 2? Yes. Because you can now stick this whole thing in place of x here. It's tricky at first, but once you do it, you'll get it right away. So then now my equation for the first one is 1/2 times y plus 2 plus 1/3 y equals 6. Questions on how I got the substitution right here, or why I chose to do the first equation. Distribution, 1/2 y. What's 2 1/2 of 2? 1. Excellent. Plus 1/3 y equals 6. Combine like terms. 1/2 of y, 1/3 of y. 1/2 and 1/3 added together. 1/2 plus 1/3. Denominator is 6. That'll be what? 5, 6. So it'll be 5 over 6y plus 1 equals 6. Questions on how I even got 5, 6? You don't do that. Yes. Subtract. And then I subtract 1 on both sides. 5, 6. Thank you. Equals 5. Oh, y. Sorry. Don't forget the y. And then now we're going to go back to those reciprocal rules. 6/5. Make that a fraction. 6/5. Cancel. Cancel out. Cancel the 5. Y is 6. Ooh, that's kind of a messy problem. But I have to find x now. Hold on. Y plus 2, and then what? And x is 8, and your point is 8, 6.
Plus 1 minus 1?
Minus 1, yes, sir. Minus 1 on both sides. This is going to follow you for the next 2 years. This is on the SATs. Pick up any SAT prep book. You'll see it. If you took it last year in 7th grade, you saw this. You've already seen this problem. This is where I got it from, actually. Okay? So, this is the higher level thinking one that you'll see. So when you become sophomores, you'll take the PSAT, you have no problems, right? Questions on the last one here? Okay. Just a couple more here. No solution? No solution. Y equals 3/5 x No solution. 3x minus 5y equals 15. Solve that one out, please. You'll find out why it's no solution. Yes. I know. Let's do this one. We'll come back. I'll give you a copy of that. Okay? Don't worry. I'll give you a copy of it. I'll give you a copy of it. All right. Can we substitute this in? Yeah. Where does it go? Yeah. 3x minus 5 times 3/5. Oops. That should be next, not y. That'd be x here. Bless you. Equals 15. Distribution. 3x minus 3x. Ah. Right. The 5's cancel out. These also cancel out. 0 does not equal 15. That's no solution. 0 does not equal 15. That's impossible. So then, what's the opposite of that? Last one. This is it. The bell's gonna ring. The last one is going to be called all real. All real. Your equation is, let me find it, all real. 6x minus 2y equals negative 4. Y equals 3x plus 2. This is going to be an all real solution. All real numbers. We're not doing all this, so don't worry yet. I'm telling you which one to do. So. Do you have green forms for me to pick up? I'll pick them up. Any more green forms? I'll pick it up too. When you walk out, I'll pick it up. So don't let me forget. Okay, here we go. What do I put this? Place a y. So they have 6x minus 2 parentheses 3x plus 2 equals negative 4. Distribution, 6x minus 6x minus 4 equals negative 4, right? Those cancel out. Does negative 4 equal negative 4? Yes. All real. Because they're, it's true. It's a true statement. That's all I wrote. We'll do this again tomorrow, so don't freak out. Okay? On your homework tonight, let's do the following numbers. Anyone still writing it down? Yes, 1 second. Let me write this homework down really quick. Let's do number 3, 5, 7, 8, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19 through 21, because it's all the same problems. It's all connected together. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. 11 problems tonight. You have the whole day to work in this through your classes. You will have one answer that's no solution. You'll have one answer that is all real. One answer that's all real. One answer that's no solution. Yeah? Everything else has a solution. Any questions? Please see me. I might have another tutoring tomorrow. Depends if I have a meeting. I'll send a text out tonight. And what else? You have a quiz tomorrow. And anything else? Go back? Yes, I'll go back. Thank you. Yeah, just a second.